All right, sorry about that interruption. We were talking so long that our camera time
got heated.
went off. So once again, you know, so it was Bynum for Mr. Williams here and Dwight Howard for Mr. Twitwell.
Right
here.
now, yeah.
All right. Also, we have coming up, we have Mr. Money Floyd Mayweather versus Miguel Cotto on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, Saturday this year, 2012. Mayweather, as we know, perfect record, 42-0. 26 knockouts. We have Miguel Cotto, 37 wins, 2 losses, 30 knockouts. His only 2 losses were against, what's his name, Margarito and Pacquiao. So that's the only 2 losses that he had. Now, who do you think will win that fight? Start with you, Derek.
I think after that night, it's going to be 43-0. I think it's going to be easy.
It's going to be easy?
I think it's going to be pretty easy. I mean, Mayweather doesn't get enough credit of how he trains, how his work ethic is. Only people, when they think of Mayweather, the first thing they think about
the mouth
money,
and the money.
They think about the jewelry.
Right.
But if you throw all that aside, this is one of the greatest trained professional boxers that we have ever seen.
Or athletes. You can
period. Athletes. I mean, this guy he's prepared. He's never underprepared in any fight that he walks in the ring. And I think he's going to go in there, and I think he beats him in probably in 8. 8.
That's true. I gotta write that one down.
I think he beats him in 8. I think he's just a better overall fighter. I mean, Cotto's got some good
knockout or TKO? What do you think? Throwing the towel? What do you think?
Knocks him out.
Knocks him out.
He's down 8 late.
Twitwell, what do you have?
I wanted to hear everything you said because this guy he knows more about boxing than I think any of us in this room probably know. But I'm actually going to agree with you, believe it or not, again. I think that Money May is, believe it or not, I think he is determined to be the far and away best boxer in the world. And obviously he's got jail time coming up, and I don't think it's going to sit with him right if he loses this match and then goes to jail. I think you'll see him go back to jail because just from pure frustration gets out and probably hits somebody else. I don't know. But I think the Money May is going to win this fight. It's not going to be easy. I think Cotto is going to give him everything he can to get. And Cotto is a very fast hitter. He's got a power punch. He's got some things that could really catch Mayweather. But I think Mayweather, at his craft, I think he is the most skilled boxer in all of boxing. I think that he knows how to get to his opponent before the fight even starts.
He does.
I wouldn't say he has the Mike Tyson stare down, but there's something about his aura, about his way of going about it. I mean, if you even look at, I know Victor Ortiz is young and he's very fragile. Cotto's a little more experienced, but if you saw the way even in the interviews when they were sitting next to each other, he was literally eating him alive, eating Victor Ortiz alive during the interviews. And at the end of that, I think Victor Ortiz had he wetted his pants a few times.
Right, I mean,
so I think this is going to be 4-3.
You can look at the introduction. I know I talked to one of our other analysts, Mr. R.J. Walton, who's not here right now. But when we were watching the fight, as soon as it came on, he said, "Look at Ortiz. He was nervous walking to the ring. You see, he was too tight. He was like." But the funny thing is about Mayweather, he told him that. On the face-off, he's like, "You're not ready."
Whenever you saw Victor, when you saw Victor Ortiz finally get some hits in, you saw him go nuts because he freaked out because he thought this is my only opportunity. That's what I'm saying about Mayweather. He's got that ability. If you see anything, it makes you freak out, panic, wear yourself down, and he just won.
He beats, like you said, he does. He beats most guys before he even enters the ring mentally.
Right. All right, and let's take this discussion further. What has happened to the style, not the style of boxing, but the presence of boxing? He's not as popular as it used to be. I have Ultimate Fighting taking its spot now. I don't watch UFC. I watch boxing more than UFC, but I know mixed martial arts is taking over pretty much and everything. Why is that?
Well, this generation, I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not, but I think this generation has come a lot about instant gratuity. They don't want to watch a long, drawn-out fight. That's why soccer is still not emerged as one of the top sports in this country. Right. So if you look at boxing, it's more of a art. It's more of a let me score points here. Let me score points. UFC, you get blood, you get guts. You get you just beating each other's faces in. I'm personally a fan of the UFC, but I do appreciate this style of boxing. I do appreciate what it has brought over throughout history, the great fighters. I think that boxing has also come more about what purse is available. Right. How much money are we talking about here? And I think that the Don Kings in the world, as great as the guy has been, I think that in a way he has kind of crippled the sport, and some guys like him. The drama surrounding it has really overlapped what goes on in the ring, because you'll see a lot of talk. You'll see a lot of things go on outside of the ring, and then they lay an egg on inside the actual ring, and then that really disappoints fans. I think that's turned off a lot of people.
Boxing went, and I agree. I think boxing went down pretty much when the heavyweight division got depleted.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
right.
because
in the 90s, it was all about the heavyweight division. Right. And people want to see the big guys fight, knock each other around the ring.
And we don't have that anymore.
And we don't have that anymore. And, you know, and the talent's down in boxing. And the people are flocking to the UFC style now because of that big, powerful guys beating each other's head off. And I think that's where boxing is right now. And it's pretty much almost taking a back seat. If it wasn't Mayweather in boxing right now, I don't even know if boxing would even
that's a very good point. Now, one last question on boxing before we go. We have to ask it. Who will win right now if it's Mayweather versus Pacquiao? Let's go.
Easy.
Get out of here.
Money.
Money Mayweather.
He's going to beat him any day of the week.
Did I miss your easy?
He's going to beat him any day of the week. He's a better fighter. I mean, Pacquiao, he's a rah-rah. He's going to go in there and try to throw 1,000 punches. That doesn't beat Mayweather.
What you got, Lance?
Pacquiao is Shane Mosley about 8-9 years younger. And if you watched that last fight between Shane Mosley and Mayweather, you saw Mayweather get hit. And you saw him go, oh my gosh, I just got knocked. Pacquiao can do that. He's faster now. He's just as strong. He's younger. I think he's just. Come on, guys. I mean, you got to be real here.
Was he stronger and faster against Marquez?
Marquez. But here's the thing. Marquez and Pacquiao are a better matchup. It's about matchups. Mayweather and Pacquiao fight. I think that Pacquiao has the ability and the skills to beat a guy like Mayweather. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Percentages would say Mayweather because the fact he's 42-0.
Skills to beat certain people, but will he beat?
Will he beat him? I don't know. It needs to happen. That's what. Can we start a petition here? Because fans, I think everybody watching this is going to agree. We want to see that fight happen because that's the last relevant fight.
If you look at everybody that Mayweather's fought, that Pac's fought, just look at the fights. I mean, he's crushed him. Where Pac struggles because Pac
Marquez one time
is
one time.
Marquez.
Marquez 0.
Pac is a guy who, he's a firecracker, you know, and he's a firecracker. Firecrackers won't beat Mayweather. You gotta try to outthink this guy. He is too technically sound in the ring. He's not going to make a stupid mistake where you catch him open. I think he's the best.
But here's my question. I
think he's the best defensive fighter we've probably seen in the last 20 years.
And I'll agree with you. But here's my thing. If Mayweather is so confident in that, because I think he would tell us if he was sitting in this room right now, oh yeah, of course. Why hasn't it been done? Because you have a person that's sitting there, and all Pacquiao was asking was for the 50-50, and Mayweather wasn't getting it. And I think that Mayweather needs this fight more than Pacquiao does. So, and he does, because think about it. If Mayweather retired right now at 42-0, you can't disagree that's a great record. But he never fought the best fighter available. So how are you going to say he's the best when he didn't fight the best fighter available?
But how many times have Pacquiao lost?
Well,
3 times?
How many times?
He hasn't lost in what, 5 years?
Well, personal opinion, they both been ducking each other.
Well, you could say that, but Pacquiao has come out and said, "I will fight you," and Mayweather continues to back, but he'll come out when it's convenient. He won't say it when it's down the line.
I don't think he's.
When Pacquiao's come out and said, "I will fight you," Mayweather hasn't come out and said, "Let's do it." He's not done that.
There's been 3 or 4 ways to beat Pacquiao. There hasn't been no way to beat Mayweather.
He sounds just like Mayweather.
We just need to see it happen. Fact is, we need to see it happen.
So you say Mayweather, you say.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I know because I really don't. I just want to see it happen. That's
Mayweather in 12.
I thought it was easy.
Back to the cards.
Mayweather in 12.
I thought it was easy. Did you? I could have sworn I heard easy. 12 rounds, huh?
Pac will pull his best Rocky impression. He'll last, but.
The Tiger, right? Well, let's end on that note. Once again, this is The Spoken. I'm your host, Terry Love. To my right here, we have Mr. Lance Twitwell. And to my left here, we have Derek Williams. Thanks for joining us here on The Spoken. 4/16/2012.
Money.
Pac-Man.
See you next time.
Money team.